Hello and welcome to ActonTV sports coverage of Colonial football. I'm here with Mark Shire, Tim Lito.
Hello, hi, I'm Mark Shire. How are you,
Lito
Tim
here,
Lito?
buddy.
Huh? Happy birthday to you, and happy birthday to our director, Rick Degon, who is all of 43 years old, but a mere child.
That's it. Happy birthday, Rick. It's great to be back after a couple-week hiatus here. Here we are in Cambridge as the Colonials get set to take on the Cambridge Falcons. And boy, I'm excited about this game because this is a tune-up for the playoffs. We'll talk more about that right after this message.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Shire, Caton & Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Tim Lito and Mark Shire in Cambridge here. A beautiful night for football as the Colonials get set to take on the Cambridge Falcons. And boy, Mark, I know is out for a couple of weeks, but hey, I missed some good football.
You missed 42-20 and 37-6. I mean, we're rolling right now. Cambridge is Cambridge. They're 1-5. They beat Boston Latin. They only have 3 seniors dressing. I mean, it's almost like a JV team. But they have 2 of the best players in Division II with their quarterback, Ashura Karaha, and their outstanding receiver, Tyreek Brock. What a name for a receiver. Is that, I mean, we should go to the NFL next year. Yeah. Brock has caught 7 touchdown passes. He's a speedster. He's got great hands. Karaha has got 12 touchdown passes. They're 2 of the leaders in Division II. But between the 2 of them, they've accounted for more than half of Cambridge's total points. And with only 3 seniors on the team, it's almost like playing a JV team. They lost to Waltham 21-7. We beat Waltham 36-7. They lost to Lincoln Sudbury 42-0. I'm expecting a big win tonight. I'm expecting about 250 yards of passing really from Nate Sullivan, because I've looked at the Cambridge secondary and they give you such a wide cushion. There's so many openings, there's such poor tackling that I think that this is a night that AB can really go to the air. But I do want to talk a little bit about last week and Alex Barrowett and what he did last week. And we've got a couple of plays that we'd like to show you. The first one is Nate Sullivan just finding Alex, looking off, and then buying time. And take a look at Alex. I thought he was out of bounds, and then he's off to the races.
Just off to the
And
races.
then you look at number 2, Lopez from Waltham, and it's like Lopez has got the speed to take care of Alex. He didn't get into the end zone, but take a look at this play. This is Alex finding his way, stumbling a little bit, and then he's off to the races, and then it's a foot race with Lopez. And look at Alex just totally outrun him, not even running at full speed, and that is 2 touchdowns for Alex, and incredible.
I love that. I'm not sure if that was a stumble or a jab step by Alex there. You see him fake out the opponent and get to the outside, but You know, great speed and strength, and that is an interesting angle here on just how fast Alex is against, you know, just about everybody this year.
Yeah, I want to show you one more play. It's Tyler Clayton. I think this might have been his first varsity carry. There's about a minute and a half left to go in the game, and AB is just running the clock out. It's 30-6, and there goes number 29 around the corner, and he just keeps running.
Oh.
He just keeps running. Tyler Clayton with his first touchdown. It may be his first carry, and that made it 37-6. I want to also say that Jed Hoggard had the game of his life. He had a touchdown reception, he had an interception return for a touchdown, and the team really put it together last week.
I missed a lot of football.
You did, but you're welcome back.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
It's great to be back. I want to say to Tyler, congratulations. You know, everybody says, you know, you get your chance, this is your moment. He sure took advantage of it. I love the fact that at the middle of that play, when he just had a little bit, now somebody was gaining on him, he didn't give up. He just kind of put it in the last gear and took off. He'll remember that play for the rest of his life.
Oh my God, what a thrill.
What a thrill.
thrill.
So with that, we had a lot of football, beautiful night, and I want to say, you know, back to what I mentioned as we tossed it off here, is that this is all about getting tuned up for the playoffs. And with Division I football in Massachusetts, you never know. You know, we're going to play some big competition.
It's high school kids. It's high school kids. You never know from one week to the other.
So we got some great balance in this team. So what do you say, Mark?
All right, let's play some football.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
Welcome back to ActonTV Sports presentation of Colonials football. Today's game has been brought to you by Huntington Learning Center, Gallant Insurance, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, Medical Aesthetics, TC Landos, Dunkin' Donuts of Acton, Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, Acton Pharmacy.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Acton Boxville is kicking off. Cambridge will receive.
Will be kicking off. Number 1, Jacob Simmons.
You got Dutton there, receiver, number 11, back deep, along with a sophomore, Ethan Light.
They kick it away from Dutton.
That's Dutton.
Oh, that's it. Wow, he is.
Out of bounds up the line.
Right, good
That was
coverage
Dutton,
right
up
on the
the
30-yard
sideline.
line with Anthony Pittarino getting him out of bounds, and Cambridge takes over. They can be very dangerous with this combination of Karaha and Tyreek Brock.
Really, I can't wait to see how we play them defensively here. I'm sure we'll rotate some double coverage to Brock.
Doughton's got a couple of touchdown receptions. Nutella's got a couple of touchdown rushes, and that's about it for Cambridge for the season.
They start with a little read option up the middle,
right.
and a good 10-yard run for a first down for the Falcons.
Yeah, that's a surprising good push by the offensive line there for an 11-yard gain. And it's a perfectly still night, Tim.
Here's the replay. You just see just a nice push.
There
Same
you go,
play.
Same play.
No gain.
Different result.
Tackle by number 34, Salfanata. There's no gain on the play.
Okay.
Second and 10.
No gain. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons here.
Ball just over the 40.
They've got Dante Christie split out right.
And intercepted by Nate Sullivan as the ball was tipped up, and he'll take it to the Cambridge Falcon 42-yard line.
All right, Nate Sullivan in the right place at the right time, and let's take a look at the replay. I think that ball might have been tipped. And Nate Sullivan once again doing again on both sides. All right, let's see if they go to the air right now in the first play. This is a very vulnerable secondary that Cambridge has. And a very clear, calm night. A great night for passing the football. And that looks like encroachment on the part of Cambridge. Going to be a 1st and 5 there.
Marcus, when we opened up, you talked about how much cushion Cambridge is giving their opponents, and you see across the board their defensive backfield is off the ball almost 10 yards.
Yeah, exactly.
Little sprint out pass, perfect. I was saying the sweep's open, and wow, off to the races we go, and that should be touchdown Colonials.
Wait a minute, let's make that call. That's a
Sean
touchdown.
Kelly touchdown.
Sean Kelly.
36 yards.
And that is what we're talking about. How many yards is that, Will?
That's a 36-yard touchdown catch and run.
And watch this, Mark. This is just they give us this play. Sean Kelly, of course, out in space, and just motors down the sideline.
He's got the best speed. You know, he and Barrowett, probably 2 fastest players on the team. All right, Jacob Emmett for the extra point. And there it is. He had a 35-yard field goal last week. And AB, while you were gone, Tim, we had 2 consecutive games with field goals. I don't think I've seen that in 15 years.
That's terrific. All right, 18 seconds have come off the clock, and we're up 7-0.
Wait a minute. A minute 18, right?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we got 12-minute quarters
the,
here. Yeah, with the change. Sean Kelly.
Look at
making
him.
it look easy.
You know, and they line up so far off the ball. I was saying the sweep was open. I didn't think we'd run a swing pass there.
You know, when I looked at all these videos of the Cambridge games, I couldn't believe what kind of cushion they gave that, and that just leaves so much space open, even in the middle of the field.
And then they put the 2 linebackers right in the center guard gap. So there's off tackle runs. I don't know about that defense. See what they do to adjust. And a good end-over-end kick. And he lets it go out of bounds smartly. There's the flag, and
There you got a choice. You can take it on the 35-yard line, or you can take a penalty and kick it over. And I think that Cambridge is going to take it on the 35. They're making the call right now. All right, 1st and 10 on the 35-yard line. 7-0 AB.
Sets against Acton Buffalo. Able to stop 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
All right, their second set of downs here.
Nortellis looked good as a back there, running up the middle. Let's see if
Yeah,
they
he's
stay
a
with
load.
that.
I mean, he is a load. Look, he's a fullback. He's got a fullback's body. There's a
Middle run blitz.
Yes.
Bonus on the
Oh, Nick Puccillo coming in,
on the tackle.
Great defensive call.
and he had his number right there, and straight route. Nobody blocking him, and he gets the ball, and Nick gets his tackle. Second down, second and 11.
I'll tell you this, Mark. After that 11-yard run, he has had 0 yards on his second 2 carries.
Little swing pass, and
Okay, that's a short tackle by Nate Sullivan there after a couple of missed tackles, and it's 3rd and long now. Gave him a good spot there.
To number 13.
It's about 3rd and 6, a good spot at the 44-yard line.
see Tyreek split out wide.
Okay, you got to watch for him now. You got to watch for number 6. Karaha often just targets him. Doesn't go to anyone else, doesn't look at anyone else.
And there's,
Yeah,
he's looking for Tyreek on
yeah,
a
exactly.
curl in, a tough pass. We had a lot of defenders here, and I'll tell you, Mark, right now, that'll bring up 4th down as the Falcons get ready to punt. And I think, you know, it's all about the AB's coaching staff right now. The plays they've called, the swing pass, the defense they're running.
This reminds me a lot of the beginning of the Patriots-Jets game from last week. The way the defense has been playing.
High kick.
Is a great bounce about the 24-yard line, I think. And AB takes over for second possession. But yeah, a lot like the Jets game. That defense is. But you saw Karaha not going through any progressions at all. He was going to Tyreek, regardless of whether it was single coverage, double coverage, or whatever. He wasn't looking anywhere else.
Now, watching him warm up, he's got just a lot of speed on that ball. He does release it kind of like a baseball, like an overthrow, like a baseball throwing motion. So there's an opportunity for a fumble. You get some pressure on that. Arm's down low. You'll see that release. But here we go with the Colonials. 1st and 10 on the 24. We run fly to the outside again. And, or I should say, test the outside again. He got 5 or 6 yards.
All right, good yardage on that. He strung it out. Sean Kelly using his great speed. And they're in hurry-up mode right now. No replays, folks.
But that spot, only a 3-yard gain there. I thought it was a lot
Oh, well,
more
I
than
thought he got 5 or 6.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 6.
You're going to see a throw here. And that looks like another encroachment. And that's going to mark it off 5 yards against Cambridge. So that can change the play call here with a 2nd and short.
Jed Hogard on this side of the field, you can see he's got 6 yards of room right out of the gates.
And really no safety help. That's really one-on-one. They've got an overload there. They've got numbers.
And a beautiful
that's exactly
pitch
right.
and catch.
That's exactly
John
what I
Kelly.
thought was going to happen, because they basically had 2 receivers with 1 defender and a lot of open territory. And that was an easy pitch and
Here's
catch
the
to
throw
Sean Kelly.
with pressure, too. He gets the ball off right down the middle in the seam route. What a great play. 1st down on the 42 of the Falcons.
It's a 27-yard pass.
Alex Barrowett on the power run, and he powers himself for 13 yards.
Oh, he almost broke it too. Alex Barrowett had so many great plays. I was talking with Rick, with our director, in terms of the plays that he wanted to show Alex Barrowett, the kind of hustle plays. He had in a tremendous game last week.
Steven Slusky with the lead block there, pulling around. They run fly the other way. He's got one block of Bill, cuts up the seam. What a great cut. He catches the outside, and he's still going.
And you can see what happens in that secondary. It's really like the varsity playing against the JV is really what it comes down to. Good run by Alex.
You know, what an interesting
we got a
vantage point
timeout
we
here.
had.
Let's go to our power rankings right now because this really ties into just exactly what's going to happen next week. You can see AB in 6th position. Methuen is going to win their game tonight. They play Lawrence that has only won 1 game, so that's not an issue. The issue is who are they going to play? We're going to be in the 6. We're going to play the 3. The 3 is either going to be Everett or Andover. You can see how close Everett and Andover are right now, just by percentage points. A win by Andover tonight on this crazy formula that they have in terms of what the opponents have done and how many points you get. I think a win by Andover tonight over Lowell will have us playing at Andover next week. If Lowell wins, we go to Everett. It's very complicated. I spent 4 hours today figuring that out.
Every year you come up with the big calculation, though. All right, 1st and 10. Just inside the 15. Nice little curl pass, and just loses his footing.
That's
Graham Brady.
That's Graham Brady. Graham had 2 touchdowns in that Drake game that you missed.
Wow, that cut was so crazy. I mean, I don't know how anybody could stay upright. He's quick. All right, 2nd and 10.
They're kind of in the darkest part of the field there, that toward that end zone.
And we run inside. Falcons really set up well for that. They were running. You see them with the linebackers up real tight. And he actually ran into Slutsky on that run. Otherwise, he might have had a shot for a touchdown.
Look for Jed. Look for number 4, who was split out left. Had a great game, great catches last week. And let's see if Nate looks for him maybe on a slant. He's coming in.
And blitz, and Nate goes down. Good defensive call by the Falcons.
All right, so the question is do you kick a field goal here, or I think field goal team is coming on.
You can see Nate just under pressure, and it is.
Okay, it is Emmett. We had Noah Brueggemann kicked 2 weeks ago. He kicked a field goal 2 weeks ago. This one is from the 32. It is.
And that
perfect.
Kick is good.
Absolutely perfect.
Wow, the net in the back of the just a beautiful. That would have gone 35, 40 yards.
Well, I will say, without hesitation at all, that this is the first time in Acton Boxborough history that a field goal has been kicked in 3 consecutive games. We've had seasons where we've kicked 1 field goal. Great kick.
Yeah, that was a 35-yarder, and that would have been a 45-yard field goal easily.
Absolutely, had it easy.
Terrific.
All right, so Cambridge has to regroup now, and this is the way it's been. They did play Westford fairly tough. They played Waltham to 2 touchdown difference, so they weren't blown out. They were blown out by Lincoln Sudbury, and they're getting their 12th guy on the field right now. They may have too many men on the field. I think they have 12 guys on the field. Let's see. Can you count? 2, 4, 5. No, no. They're okay.
Pivot the kick.
And little mishandled kick here.
He
And AB
didn't
on the
have a
covers right at the
chance.
20.
He didn't have a chance. Hogarth in, Pittarino in, Tyler DePaulo. And the ball is at the 21-yard line.
Return to the
5:20 to go in the first quarter.
first and 10.
All right, let's see what Cambridge does to try to regroup right now. They really don't have a lot of weapons. They've had a really tough year. They were 3-8 last year. They're 1-5 this year. Their only win their opening game.
And a little outside sweep. And
Whoa,
what a big time tackle. Who was that out
a
there? Anthony
collision.
Petterino, or I believe?
What? I think it might have been Jed Hogarth. Number 4. Let's see if we can get a replay on that.
So they run the fly
Where
sweep.
were they? And let's take a look.
The tackle.
Looks like that might have been Graham Brady.
There we go.
Big time reception here.
Very nice
There you
play.
see the arm of Carrera.
And you take a look at number 6. We got
There was a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play here. Let's see what they call. It looks like it's going to be against AB. They're not moving him back.
Offsetting penalties, I believe.
Offsetting penalties after the play. So the play stands at the 39-yard line.
Sportsmanlike
18
count,
yards.
10, Falcons.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 39. Falcons on the move. Metellus at the middle. He's got some room as he cuts. One man to beat. And
Whoa.
it's tricked up at the 40.
This kid is a load, I'll tell
Tackled by
you.
number 8. Sullivan.
Nate Sullivan with the tackle.
For first down.
And they're in a hurry-up mode right now, too. And all the way down to the 40-yard line, moving people in and out right now.
Swing pass. And there's a clip on that play, but they didn't say
Yeah,
there's
they
a
called
flag.
it. They called it. Yeah, I was just going to say that a block in the back, and they're going to call it a hold, and that play is going to come back. Oh, Cambridge just started, they had something going there, and they just shot themselves in the foot right now with that penalty. It takes them way back. Ball in midfield, and they're going to get to the 31-yard line.
First and 10 from the midfield strike.
Little seam route.
20.
And complete for about an 18-yard gain.
Whoa,
Very
he's-
close to a first down.
Almost a first down, but about 2nd and 1. But you can see the bullet that he threw. Take a look at this. Right to him, and that's why he's got 12
That's enough
touchdown
for Cambridge
passes.
first down.
And that's the play.
And they gave him a first down on the play.
Wow. 1st and 10, and that's the play he was practicing the most as he was warming up. That little hitch route. Carrera rolls out little, and
First
not
pass incomplete.
really close. I think the ball was intended for 22.
Yeah, it's Dante Christie.
Dante Christie,
He's just
yeah.
a sophomore, and Nick Pacillo was just chasing him down. He was just throwing on the run, just trying to get rid of the ball.
2nd and 10.
All right, crowd beginning to come in. Late arriving crowd tonight.
All right, chase down.
Oh, he just got away.
Got some room. He's going to take it, and he runs into
On the carry.
He ran
Nate
into
Sullivan.
a troika there. We've got German, Sullivan, and Sean Tobin there, all converging on him. And it's 3rd and long.
Bring up 3rd and 8 from the AB 29 yard
Okay,
line.
we've got number 6, Tyreek Brock, split right. They may look to him on a fade route here. They like that route. Here's a blitz coming.
He's looking that way. He
There's a
throws it
fade.
up.
And oh
What
boy,
great
what a
cover.
fight for the ball! I thought he might have had it.
That was Sully.
Wow.
Whoa, Nate Sullivan fighting off Brock. Take a look at this fade route. They're coming, and he's right there. He got turned around a little bit, and then just got himself positioned enough to get that ball out of his hands, and it's 4th down.
Just
AB
a
takes
great
a
play.
timeout. What a play.
Just, you know,
Oh,
the
my
ball
goodness.
hung up. He had time to play the ball, which is what you got to do there.
Okay, let's take a look at our top 20. And there's really nobody in our top 20 that we recognize. Last week, Concord Carlisle was number 20, and they won. They're still undefeated. Concord Carlisle 7-0, but DCL gets no respect. You're looking at those two teams. You're looking at Catholic Memorial, St. John's Prep, Central Catholic. It's really all the usual suspects there in the top 5, with Everett number 5 right now. And it's going to be amazing to think of Everett as a number 4 seed with a 6-1 record. That's kind of crazy.
It is. You know, it's the first time in a long time ever it's been seated that low.
Yo, I have one question, bro.
All right.
I
4th down.
tell you, I'd rather take a ride to Andover than a ride to Everett next Friday night.
Yeah. It is a late arriving crowd. We just had, 300 kids come
Yeah, I
in.
know. I think that came from some kind of seminar. Okay, it's 4th down, 4th and everything. This is it. This is a turnover if they don't make the 1st down here. Got Doughton split right.
Throws the ball long on a seam route and
Oh, it's
intercepted.
intercepted.
Wow.
1st down. Intercepted.
And that is the 2nd interception. Take a look at this. 2nd interception of the night. Great position.
Action Barker will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Just incredible play. Sean Kelly just plays the ball.
Well, he was the receiver.
High points.
I mean,
he was, yeah.
He had kind of that basketball positioning, just boxing out the receiver and making the interception. So we take over on the 20. He would have been better off probably just knocking the ball down, but you don't want to take that chance.
Here's it one more time. You watch this.
Look at his positioning. Look at the way he. Okay. All right. 1st and 10. Here we go. 10-0. Clock winding down. 2:15 to go in the 1st.
All right, little screen pass. Alex cuts his way up and powers his way to a 1st down.
Oh, he keeps going. I'll tell you, it's really hard to get him down. And now it's a very slow developing play, a lot of patience, good hands by Alex, and a 1st down for AB, just moving the chains.
That's a good looking play and the kind of play you want to practice going into the playoffs. Cambridge looking for that
I'll tell
jump.
you, Cambridge is just jumping. They've already had 2 encroachment calls in the 1st quarter.
Yo, Millie, come here.
All right, swing pass the other way. And up, Sean Kelly with one block to beat, gets down the sideline, and he is going all the way. No flags on the field. Touchdown, Colonials.
He's just dancing on the sidelines. I said
68 yards.
I said that I predicted that Nate Sullivan would have at least 250 yards in this game. He may have 250 yards in this quarter.
Watch this as Sean Kelly comes around.
It's just pure speed, Tim. Pure speed.
What a great block. Who was
Yeah,
that?
that was terrific. If we could see that block. Okay, here's the kick. Kick to make it so.
I think it was Sean Tobin.
And there he goes.
Two-point conversion, Sean Kelly
And Sean
powers
Kelly
his way
is
in. That's it. That was Sean Tobin, I think, with the lead block there.
That was a great block, but it was pure speed by Mr. Statman. Can you tell me how many yards Nate Sullivan has in the first quarter passing?
Well, I'll tell you this. He has 143 yards, and 131 of those go to Mr. Kelly.
143 yards passing in the first quarter for
And
Nate
2
Sullivan.
touchdowns. He is-
And Kelly,
Here's the replay of the
100
touchdown.
Okay, let's take a look at this block.
This is a 68-yard touchdown run here.
No, that was Hogarth.
Was it Hogarth?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was Hogarth. Just
Wow.
doing everything.
Stalking
He
that.
is Mr. Everything. He does everything on the field.
All right.
131 yards receiving for Sean Kelly and 2 touchdowns, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
What's more impressive, too, is that Sullivan is 5 for 5 so far. I don't think he's ever started a game that way before this year.
Well, he was 31 for 30 for his first 36 passes, so he had I don't know if it was 5 for 5, but he started out like a house of fire.
All right,
Let's keep that fire
1:47 to go
burning.
Yeah.
in the first quarter, and here we go. Productive first quarter for the Colonials, 18-0. Little bloop kick. Oh, great hit, and I think we recovered a football. It's AB ball. That ball just stood there for looked like 10 seconds. Here's the replay. Watch the hit.
Oh, look at this. Every play is an adventure here. Oh, he never had it. He never had it.
Sit. Brody Fallon, maybe? I can't remember. I just trying to, we can run that replay one more time.
Okay, we're going to try to get another look at this to see.
Was that Kelly who fell on it?
Let's take a look. Was that Tim DiPaolo?
I believe it's Tim DiPaolo.
Yeah, Tim DiPaolo.
Tim DiPaolo.
Yeah, okay.
I'd love to know who laid that tackle out. What a hit.
1st and 10 for the Colonials on the
Okay.
Falcon 29.
And I'll tell you, it was Brody Fallon with
We're
the
going
tackle.
for the juggler here, and oh! Good coverage by the Falcons, intended for Sean Kelly, I believe. The lighting is tough in this field in some of the areas.
This area of the field is very tough. But it was Brody Fallon who knocked that ball loose, so Tim DiPaolo could fall on it.
All right, this time we line up an I formation, 2nd and 10. 1:34 to go in the first quarter. Alex Barrett gets a house of fire right up the middle, takes the subway to the end zone. Touchdown.
It's almost not fair. It really is varsity against JV. And right up the middle. And this is the biggest output for AB in the first quarter since I can remember, 24 points.
Wow, what a great, just exploded up the middle. Here's the extra point. And the kick is up, and it is good.
25-0. 1:25 to go in the first quarter. I feel like I've watched the whole football game.
Well, I'll tell you this too, Mark. Nate Sullivan may not have the 250 yards, but so far today, Acton Boxborough has accumulated the 207 yards of offense in the first quarter of this game.
200 yards in 1 quarter of football. That's amazing.
And I know that, you know, great players make coaches look good, but I just want to say, though, that we are making all the right calls. You know, you see the Falcons come up and leave the outside open. Pretty obvious. They're laying off the outside. We do swing pass, fly, you know, sweep, and so on. Then they put the linebackers up tight. We line up in a deep I formation, send the fullback out, kick it. There's nobody in back of that when the backfield is playing soft.
Exactly.
So the coaches have really done a nice job making the right calls.
A great scheme. Great scheme with a big talent disparity.
This time a good knuckler, and Dutton gets to the outside. He gets tripped up.
Great stop
by
there.
Tim DePaula.
Oh, Tim DePaula, special player of the game here.
And we needed Tim to do that because that would have been a touchdown.
No, he was gaining the edge there on the sideline.
I'm not sure we had the angle if he got around that corner to stop him.
All right, what do you do now if you're Cambridge? Ball's on the 23-yard line. I think if I were Cambridge right now, I would give it to my running back and see if he could gain some yards on this first play. That line has opened up some holes, and this guy's a bowling ball, number 9.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think from Cambridge's point of view, they haven't showed the patience needed to stay in the game. And there you go. There's a good result. We're playing a 3-4 against a big running back. You should be able to get the first 3 yards in a quick hit.
Yep,
the question is whether or not you can keep going with secondary blocks, second level blocks, I should say, and continue on.
Well, so, you know, this kid is so hard to tackle that he may not need a lot of secondary blocks. It's very difficult for one person to tackle this kid.
And you keep AB's offense off the field. Here we are, a little good pass. Wow, good play.
That is a beautiful move. Graham Brady and Alex Barroway get him out, but that was a great move by number 22, the sophomore, Dante Christe. Another first down for Cambridge.
Ball's on a 43, 42, another quick out. And another, this time, about 3 or 4 yards. But this is
they're finding something there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing the same thing on the other side of the field, and they're getting the ball out quickly. And they do have a few skilled players. They don't have much depth, they don't have much experience, but they do have some good skilled players.
You're going to see a fake here and then a seam route off of this play, I would think. I think that if I were Cambridge, that's what I would try.
Yeah, look for number 6 there.
We're playing a single high safety, so we got to protect against that.
That's it. That's the end of the first quarter. Historic first quarter, I think, for Acton Boxborough. 25 points, over 200 yards of total offense. Something that I've never seen before.
And great balance. And we talked about that as we opened up, that, you know, when you're going into the playoffs and you feel like you have some superiority from an athletic point of view on the field and also, you know, team performance and so on, you really want to make sure that you just don't win the game without practicing and getting tuned up for the playoffs. And I think right now we've run, you know, screens, we've run jets, we've run flies, we've run, you know, just tears down flies, and we've run Alex up the middle, off the I formation. So there's a lot of things here that we're working on as we go into the postseason.
Yeah, and this is the kind of game to do it. This is you know, this is like a scrimmage right now where you can run those different plays, see what works, get your timing down, because you know you're going to be facing a very tough opponent next week.
All right. 2nd and 8. Ball's on the 46.
There's a blitz.
And Corral keeps it up the middle and slides after about an 8-yard, about 6-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and about 2.
Well, didn't that look like an NFL quarterback? He's got that slide down. He might have been able to get a 1st down. He was within 1.5 yards of the marker.
Here's the replay. You see him take off, and
3rd down for the Falcons.
I'm not sure
No,
why
he had some room.
Yeah, he had a lot of room.
He could have gotten that 1st down.
It's a lot of respect for AB. Okay, run blitz, and
oh my goodness! I don't think he made it.
let's see where they mark it. You see the.
I think it's short.
The refs are calling 1st down. They're bringing it.
Okay.
Norris on the carry, picks up a 1st down.
All right, 1st and 10 on the 47 of the Colonials.
Yeah, he can move a lot of bodies. He's a junior, like most of them, sophomores and juniors. They're all going to be back next year.
He's under pressure. He gets the ball around the edge, and he's going to get close to a 1st down run. Corral, the keeper.
Okay, really quick. And he was really being chased down. Good decision. Nice run. 2nd and short. Take a look at this. And look at this, around the edge, and just couldn't reach him.
Brings up 2nd down, 3 yards to go for the Falcons.
2nd and 2 on the 39.
Another blitz.
Tyreek had his man beat, but just the ball was thrown out of bounds, really not catchable.
Oh, he's an athlete. There was double coverage there.
Yo, vote for me. My name's Kelly.
Got Anthony Pittarino.
Here's the replay.
Don't vote for me. My name's Kelly. Don't vote.
Yeah, he had him beat. Had them both beat.
Looks like it was Pittarino.
3rd and 2. It's time to Ortelis up the middle.
I'll tell you,
He is a low 1st down run, 8 yards.
this reminds me of calf wrestling, bronco wrestling. There's a flag on the play. This may come back for a hold.
Be assessed against Cambridge.
They don't have the weights on the roster, but I'd like to say Nortellis has got to be a good 230, 235.
Yeah, definitely. All right, now it is 3rd and about 8.
Coming assessed against Cambridge. Bring up 3rd and 8.
Let's see, they've been blitzing a lot. Let's see if they come again. Doesn't look like a blitz. If it is, there we go.
There it goes.
Hoggard coming in. And they're going to get him.
A nice, what a great blitz. You see the weave there, inside and out. They really kept in their lanes.
And Tim, I have to tell you, they disguised that blitz beautifully right to the very end, and it's Jed Hoggard who is really responsible for getting Carriga off his game and allowing everyone else to come in and make the play.
Well, that was German, that was Pratt, and that was Barrowett who swarmed in for that one.
Yeah, we had 3 of them.
4th down for the Falcons.
I really liked how they did that too, Mark. They weave and they kept all the lanes covered. So if somebody took an inside angle, you saw the opposing player just cover the outside lane.
Whoa.
And the kick is into the stands.
Oh!
I've never seen that.
I don't know if we can get a replay on that, but I think one of the fans called for a fair catch and he dropped the ball. That's almost like
Here's the replay. Let's see if we can get a good look at the
All right,
ball.
let's see if we can get the fan. He almost caught the ball. No, he had it and he couldn't hang on to it.
All right.
Well, the ball's right at the 50-yard line.
Of my 10 years doing this with you guys, I have never, ever seen any play like that.
I have to say that the stands here, this vantage point, some of the best views, really, the play vantage point.
Yeah, it really
terrific.
is great. I agree. Especially when you're in the well-lit part of the field.
All right, at midfield.
First attempt for ED from the midfield strike.
High snap,
Oh,
and it's
my
a
goodness.
counter the other way, and Barrett is got about 25, call it 15 yards.
Now, Tim, I gotta tell you, I don't know if the high snap was part of the play, but I want to tell you, the high snap made the play because that made the whole timing on that counter.
20-yard
I'm sure
run
the high
for
snap was
Barrowett.
not intentional, but it certainly helped AB, and now the ball is at the 30-yard line. Another great run by Barrowett. You're going to have some amazing statistics at the end of this game if it goes on like this.
8:47 to go in the first half. Keeper by Nate Sullivan up the middle.
We got good yardage. Probably got about 4 or 5 yards on that play.
Bring up 2nd and 5. Ball marked just maybe to 26, 25 and a half.
You know, Nate Sullivan is so good. You almost take him for granted. I mean, he is such an incredible athlete on both sides of the ball. And he's just there, he just does his job.
I agree. Now under center. Toss to Barrowett, gets a good block, and
Oh, good play.
almost breaks
Good
a
play.
tackle on the edge.
Great block by Pachillo, but good defense on the part of Cambridge. And now it's 3rd and short, about 3rd and 4.
Here's the play. You see the toss.
And look at Pachillo's block there, opening up, and that was
Number 90, 95 coming from the
yeah,
right
95.
Yeah.
Musi
Musi.
Nararo.
That's a good play.
He's one of the 3 seniors who is active for tonight.
All right, 3rd down and 3
Paulo and Brady
on the
out
25.
right.
All right, little option. Barrowett can see end zone, and he's going to take it. Touchdown, Colonials.
And I got to tell you, it looked real easy, but Tim DiPaolo, once again, making a really nice play and basically just getting in the way. You don't have to block it. You don't have to do a pancake block, but sometimes it's just a matter of getting in the way. And Alex Barrowett in for another touchdown.
And with that run, Barrowett has 106 yards on the evening.
Flag on the play as the extra point kick was, we didn't get it off. Let's see what they have, see what the call is here. 31-0.
As Statman just said, Will Henry just said, Alex Barrett over 100 yards for the game with 6:56 left to go in the second quarter.
Along with those 2 TDs.
And the kick is up, and it is good.
Good.
So with 6:56 to go, still in the first half, it's the Colonials 32 and the Falcons nothing. Let's see that replay on the run.
All right, take a look at Tim DiPaolo here. He's right there, and it just kind of gets in the way. Look at Tim, just turns his guy around. That's all he
Beautiful.
needs to do, and he basically seals 3 guys, allowing Barrowett to get into the end zone.
And another great coaching call. You see the Falcons just committing hard to plays. They're jumping on the line. They're over pursuing. You know, the backside counter and a reverse would even be open tonight. We don't need to do that. We're preparing for the playoffs. But great call to run a little halfback option there, and off to the races you go. 32-0 with some time left in the first half. Wow.
Now, I also think, guys, that every turnover we have gotten off of Cambridge has resulted in points.
Absolutely.
All right, Dutton heads up the middle and is stopped.
Oh, that's a collision there.
At the 22.
And you see that there's essentially no blocking on the part of the return team. Take a look at, if we look at this replay, you've got 6 or 7 people coming in essentially unblocked. And I think we're going to start, look at this. Take a look at this and look at the jailbreak that happened. How many we got? It's like there's nobody there.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It is. No, it is dangerous. A lot of collisions.
And these stands are full. I mean, really, these kids have rolled in tonight.
Well, Cambridge is always like that. We were here a couple of years ago, and the stands were full.
It's awesome. Cortellis up the middle.
Yeah, look at this guy run. I mean, he is a load.
Run on the carry.
You gonna call it? Oh, you had your hand on the flag.
2nd and 6.
Got Graham Brady,
Brings up
Pittarino.
2nd and 7 for the Falcons.
Sean Kelly on Brock on the other side there. And up the middle goes Nortels again.
Hanging
Another
on
4 or
for
5.
dear life, I'll tell you. And that was Harrison Pratt hanging on for dear life. And we've got players coming in and out now.
Brings up 3rd
So
and 1 for the Falcons.
I think the Falcons, if they would have started the game doing this,
Yeah,
they would have
I mean,
kept us
really.
off the field. This game is
Exactly.
maybe a score or 2 closer.
No, you need time of possession against an offense like AB, especially with the defense that you have.
And you got to make us get out of that 3-4. We're not going to change unless you run it against us and get some success. So one more time.
Okay, that's a first down. They're moving the chains.
Nick Priscilla with a nice tackle there as he knifed in. Off of the linebacker spot in the run blitz.
You got Pittarino down here on Brock.
Yep. Anthony Pittarino, man to man. We've got some safety coverage with Graham Brady. I think he moved. I think Brock left early, and that's going to be 5 yards against Cambridge.
And Carrara was rolling the other way. There's no way he was going to Brock. But that's, even with his arm, he's not going to make that throw.
All right, so it is now first and 15.
Ball's on the 22. Is that right? No.
Ball's on the 30.
29.
29.
29. All right, Carrara looking back. He was looking back for the counter throw, and he is sacked.
It is just not a close call at all.
Watch this play as he rolls out right. He's looking back for the throw to Brock. Brock's 45 yards downfield. There's no way he makes that throw.
And look at Coverdale. That's a great name, Coverdale, for exactly what he did.
That's a loss of 8.
All right, 2nd down and a lot of yardage. 22 yards to go. And they're coming again.
This time,
That's
good
the
throwback run, and
wow, a great tackle. Whoa, a great tackle. John Tobin, leaving no doubt. Take a look at this tackle by Tobin. Dutton trying to get something going, and whoa,
boom.
That does that.
3rd down and about 20. Petterino's about 12 yards off of the
Yeah,
off
but
the line of scrimmage.
Hoggard is there too. They're playing zone.
Oh!
Yeah, there's a flag, and that might have been under the new rules about going after a defenseless player, and I think that's going to be first down for Cambridge. Pass was overthrown, but if you take a look at the replay, if we can get one,
there is a flag on the play.
you may see targeting a defenseless player here.
Penalty assessed against Acton
With
Boxborough.
the replay, can we see the replay here? No. That's what it
Not
was.
sure what- yeah.
That was, it was a
Defense-
targeting call.
Ball's
Yeah.
now at the 4.
Replay's coming up. You'll see.
All right, we're back live.
Here we go. Nortellis at the middle, spins,
Notice on the carry.
maybe gets a couple.
Well, you know, they didn't give him the automatic first down on that play. So
Fourth and 1.
it's a 4th and 1 right now, and they're in hurry-up mode. Oh, I think they moved before we did. I think that should be
Yes.
illegal procedure against Cambridge,
That's what it is.
and that'll bring it to a 4th and 6. They're discussing it. I think Cambridge moved first.
Well, the backfield ref made that call already, but now they're in a little conversation at the.
Oh, if it goes the other way, it's a first down for Cambridge. This is quite a negotiation going on among the refs right here.
For that type of play. You know, this is not.
It's offside. It's a first down,
Wow.
I'll tell you. I'd like to see the replay on that one.
Acton Boxborough.
That was very close. I thought Cambridge moved first.
Down.
Ball's on the 48.
All right, we're down to 2:37 to go in the second quarter. 32-0, AB.
All right, Carrera looking for the long ball. Gets off a rocket. And there's a flag.
That's going to be pass interference.
Wow.
Here is the flag on the play.
That kid can throw the ball.
He can throw, and then Tyreek can run, and that's why they're one of the most prolific quarterbacks and receivers in Division II, in any division in Massachusetts. Tyreek Brock leads Division II with 7 touchdown receptions.
That was impressive. He threw that ball good 45, 50 yards in the air. That'll be first down for the Falcons on the Colonial 42-yard line.
And the best drive of the night for the Falcons.
Brings Cambridge to first down.
Yeah, everyone's coming.
Wow.
You know, the key is what they're doing, what they've decided right from the start is to just pressure Karaha and see if he can make those throws. They're coming with everybody, and that leaves man-to-man coverage.
Yeah, well, you can see, here's the replay. Under pressure, he's just not accurate. So, tough to see on that replay there, that angle. 2nd and 10. Pereira looking at only one person under pressure, and he's tackled, and the ball's out. But
I thought
recovered
that
by the
ball was
Falcons.
out, but they call it Cambridge ball, and it's at the 45, and now it's going to be third and about 20-something.
Replay. Watch. Yeah,
Jared Hoggard, and the ball was out and then recovered. And Jed Hoggard made a great play by just getting off of that block and making that strip sack.
Well, they're now 13 yards.
I think the Falcons just had 18 players on the field. But anyhow,
there's a bit of disorganization right now. They've got trips right here.
All right, they roll left and good play call. But
okay, that goes back to the original line of scrimmage where it's going to be 4th down, 4th and 10 now.
That's what we were talking about before, though, in terms of patience. That's a play they should be running throughout the night. It's just a little too late now in the first half, but we're giving them the room. You could make that. You could just chunk 4 or 5 yards, maybe keep the ball a little bit more. But 4th down and 11.
And they're letting a lot of clock go by. They're down to about 30 seconds now. And who's got it? AB timeout maybe? No, Cambridge timeout. A lot of, that's all about coaching too. I mean, right now we're down to 28 seconds. We were at about 48 seconds, and they basically blew 20 seconds and then called a timeout. And that's just a matter of some inexperience.
Good luck in the coaching room at halftime.
Coaching issues,
you
whatever.
Have a lot to cheer about,
as we said, a lot of these kids.
You'll have a lot to cheer about, but a lot to fix too.
A lot of these kids are going to be back next year with another season behind them. They'll be a lot better team next year. But right now, their inexperience is really showing.
I agree. They look better than previous Cambridge teams, though, in terms of these players in position. They have the assembly of a team that just looks more, lined up personnel. They have players that look like wideouts. They have a nice, burly bowling ball running back that should do really well.
They have some athletes.
And but just not patient enough there throughout this first half.
All right, big 4th down play. 28 seconds to go.
You got a kid with enough of an arm, he could almost, it's almost a Hail Mary opportunity, but certainly to the 10-yard line. Nice little out pattern,
and that's
well
not going to
covered
do
by
it.
the Colonials.
And Colonials take over. They'll probably just take a knee, and 18 seconds to go.
Turnover on downs, 1st and 10 for the Colonials. On it looks like about the 38, I would think.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of personnel plays in the second half, how long the starters stay in, and what kind of plays are running. I think they've shown a lot for any next week's opponent to defend, and maybe they'll bring some other stuff out. Who knows? You don't want to show everything, Tim. You know.
Yeah. I think I'd run 5 or 6 screens for practice, that kind of thing, because that's a that's a play you can never practice enough.
A few bubble screens, a couple of counters, a little wing tee. Just mix it up a bit.
All right, run blitz here, and Nate goes long, and it is complete. What a throw!
They're going to call a timeout. Timeout with 11 seconds to go, and I thought they were going to just take a knee.
Here's the replay. What a great throw. Under pressure.
Yeah, and right in the middle of the field. Nick Rousseau just reaches up and makes the play, and now we're back live.
All right, Barat with a playoff tackle, and that should do it for the first half. Let's see if the refs call the... It is the first half. That's going to do it for first half action. What a first half. The Colonials are up 32-0, and they have all cylinders going here. Talk about balance. With that, we'll be right back after this message with the Statman player comparison.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. It's time for our Statman halftime player comparison. Take it away, Mark.
All right, let's take a look at Cambridge here. In terms of rushing, and most of it was your bowling ball. Quarterback had a couple of rushes, 14 carries for 68 yards. Carrara was 8 for 15 for 65 yards, but 2 interceptions and a strip sack. On the other side of the ledger, looks a lot better. Alex Burrowett, 9 carries, 114 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And you're not going to believe this, Tim. How many passes do you think Nate Sullivan threw in the first half?
I'll say 9.
He threw 7 passes. He completed 6 of them for 182 yards and 2 touchdowns, and both touchdowns were to Sean Kelly, and that's just amazing. 7 passes, 182 yards, so per pass, he was averaging over 25 yards, 26 yards per pass attempt.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Wow.
He's 70 yards away at least from getting
That's
your goal.
right. He's 70 yards away from my 250-yard prediction here. So.
What a great all-balanced performance. I mean, and we said we want to tune up in the playoffs. So first half is put away. The Colonials up 32-0, but we're well on our way getting tuned up for our next opponent. So with that, stay tuned for highlights for the first half and second half action right after this message.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at some key plays from the first half and what a first half it was. Here it is, Nate Sullivan with the swing pass to Sean Kelly. He gets the outside and takes the A-train down to the end zone. Touchdown, Colonials.
Let's take a look at another field goal. Emmett with the 3rd field goal in 3 games. He has 2 of them. Noah Brueggemann has 1 of them.
Here's Corral with the throw down the field a little late and got up, and Sean Kelly high points it for an interception.
Okay, here it is, little screen out in space. There's Kelly, and take a look at Jed Hogarth's block here. Just knocking the guy off his sticks, and an easy touchdown for Kelly.
All right, wait till you see this hit. False bobble.
Whoa, Brody Fallon.
Bang, Brody Fallon with a big-time hit. Colonials recover, and we go on to score with that.
And here we go, Nate Sullivan. Burrowett just working his way. He looks like a man playing with boys.
What a great little jab step there. They just opened up the seam. Here we are with a little option. And Barrowett just sees daylight.
And I love that. I love that.
Touchdown.
like you say, you don't have to pancake somebody. Sometimes you just have to do a little. That's what Tom Brady does when he's blocking. He just kind of gets in the way of somebody, doesn't even touch him. But sometimes that's all you have to do.
What a great first half. Maybe historic in terms of points scored, and just the balance and the play calling. Again, I know we have some advantage from a personnel point of view and team, but you still got to go out there and execute and really play. And I like the tune-up aspect of this game so far. So with that, 32-0 Colonials. We'll be right back after this message with second half action.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Second half action. Colonials up 32-0 against the Cambridge Falcons here in Cambridge. What a first half.
Is that Jordan Pelletier deep? I'm not sure.
Tyler Clayton back deep there.
Oh, Tyler Clayton, okay.
And he's gonna field it at the 10-yard line, reverses, he's got the edge, he's got some speed as we know, and he cuts back to the 35-yard line.
Wow, I'll tell you, an exciting runner. He's had 2 exciting runs in the last 2 weeks.
Wow.
Tyler Clayton. All right, good starting field position of 34 for AB now. And we'll see how they play it. Are they going to stay aggressive? Are they going to just kind of try to run out the clock here?
Like you said earlier, Mark, you don't want to display all your tricks just yet.
No, that's for sure. But you do want to work on your timing. And I think that there's a great opportunity to do that.
All right, Nate Sullivan with the keeper up the middle. And that's a good 8-yard run. They run a fake arch to the left and just keep it up the middle.
I'll tell you, that fake arch really sold the play, because they're looking maybe some kind of wheel route or something like that, and Sullivan just took it right up the pike, and it's 2nd and 2.
You gotta love that, number 8 for 8.
8 for 8.
All right, Arrowit behind that tight trips as he cuts up the seams. A flag on the play, he's still going. Well, you see the acceleration now. Wow.
That is going to come back. But
I didn't see the block. I assume it's a block in the back somewhere.
I think it was a block in the back. Yeah, that you can see the whole defense of the Falcons is absolutely no match for Alex Barrowit. Okay, that's going to come back now.
Boy, the refs are taking a long time to walk up these plays tonight when
They're doing a lot of talking, a lot of conferring going on.
all right.
That's way back. They're taking it way back. I think they might have tacked on a few more yards.
2nd and 15 now. Ball's on the 25, maybe 24-yard line.
Pick up second down.
There's a blitz.
Sullivan gets away from the blitz, looks downfield, and
He's
lucky he
wanted.
didn't lose the ball.
I tell you, he was just ready to throw that ball. Tim DiPaolo was out there, and he said, "Go long, go long." Look at him. He was ready. And DiPaolo, no one was in 20 yards of Tim DiPaolo. That was a touchdown that almost happened. 3rd and very long here.
Cambridge in the same defense that they started with, really. Okay, they're coming hot off the edge. Screen pass, Barrowit.
Now,
Sullivan pass complete.
okay, 4th down, a rear punt by AB
Pick up
here.
4th down.
Nice catch by Barrowin, I'll tell
what
you.
a catch.
He's the way he handled that football there. All right, you gotta get a little punting practice in here too.
See what kind of bounce he gets, straight up and down. Just
There we
crosses.
go.
Here
There we go. We gained about 6 yards on that. But Tim, you see what Cambridge did that they didn't do in the first half is that they were really coming after Sullivan. They were doing what AB was doing with Karaha, but it was effective.
Yeah, I agree. Which is good. If we have I hope they do change the strategy, because we want to continue to see if we can, be agile throughout the game and keep adjusting.
Right.
We're going to need that as we go through to next week into the playoffs.
I'm writing it out.
All right. Getting started on the 44-yard line. Trips right.
Play action over the middle and drop by Rock.
I don't know what happened there, whether he heard footsteps. Graham Brady was right there. Ball was well thrown, I thought. I didn't think the ball was behind him. Let's see what happens here. Here's a fake and the throw. They just dropped the ball.
I'm not sure why they didn't run that play in the first half either. Really, that's given Nortellis' success in the first half. That play action was regular. All right, 2nd and 10 on the 44.
There's a blitz coming in, and it's picked up.
There's the same play, really, without the play action, and Brock.
Oh, a good stop there by Sean Kelly. Just taking his legs right out from under him at about the 45-yard line.
Let's replay, this time without the play action,
Yeah,
over the middle.
all right, look at Sean Kelly now. Look at number 6 coming in and just taking him down at the 44.
Nortellis Good second, third, fourth,
Hey,
fifth
look at
effort.
that.
Powers his way for about 8-9 yards.
Well, it looks like someone had a talking to there in the locker room at halftime, because Cambridge is coming out. They've got an injured player on the field right now, but he's getting up. But Cambridge is definitely coming out with a little more energy and more resolve, both on defense and offense.
On the carry, picked up about 8 second and picked up 7 second and 3 for the Falcons.
All right, good position for the Falcons. 2nd down and 3.
Got Brock one-on-one against Petterino on the far side. Swing pass. Oh, he splits the defenders and out of bounds. Good run.
Nice run for a 1st down. And they've been successful with those quick passes.
Dante Christie.
Oh, he just bobbled that. I'll tell you.
Wow.
That ball was up in the air. Here we go again.
Middle pass to Brock. There it is. That's open the way we're playing it right now.
All right, they're just. And I'll tell you, AB defense a little slow getting back. Cambridge getting a little life here.
AB just changed his defense.
Oh, that's grounding. That is
grounding,
grounding. And that is going to be loss of down and intentional grounding. Nick Pacillo just putting an end to all this Cambridge success
Baraja
here.
says he didn't intentionally ground, but that was a very obvious intentional grounding there.
That's about as obvious as you can get.
All right, that's going to bring up, where did they mark that? Let's see, 2nd and 22. You'll see the replay here. He's in between the hashes.
Yeah, and he just throws the ball down. He's just basically spiking the ball.
All right, Sean Kelly's on Brock now. And see if they run the slant over the middle. No safety for AB. Sitting back there.
AB's coming now. They're coming.
He runs a double move to the corner and
no call, no flag.
And you see this replay, Mark. I think it was offensive interference if the ball was caught. Watch this. You can see.
All right, let's take a look at this.
You see Brock push off. You really.
No, I didn't quite see that, but.
I think live, but I could see a good push off there. We'll see. All right, Kelly's on him again. Single coverage. So throw back.
Oh, there it is.
To Brock.
That is the 13th touchdown pass for Carahar and the 8th touchdown reception for Tyreek Brock.
Watch this.
Cambridge is on the board. Yeah, good position, brings it in, and that's 6 for Cambridge.
With 8:04 to go in the 3rd quarter. And in that play, Mark, they tried to run that in the 1st half. When he rolls the opposite way and throws back against the grain for about 35 yards, you wouldn't think a high school quarterback could make that throw. The defense is going to roll with the quarterback. And there they
go. He's in.
He's in.
That's 32 to 8.
Extra points are good.
All I have to do is do that 4 times, and we got a tie ball game. Definite energy. You could just see the energy Cambridge came out with right from the first play of the 2nd half. There he goes. Take a look at that. He sets his body, and he brings it in.
And AB, you think about it, they're single covering Brock. the whole game, really. They've only doubled him a few times. And I'm almost thinking they're rotating different personnel on him with the single coverage. Almost like, let's see if everybody can cover, because this is going to be indicative of the talent we're going to see in the next couple of weeks in the playoffs. So
that's an interesting take.
I just think I could see the coaches trying to see, what can we cover, what can we, so we get some information for next week. But it's just a guess. It's just a guess on my part. Otherwise, you'd take it away. You really would. You have a safety rotating that side, give him something else. Corral's not very accurate. He's just a good, strong thrower downfield there, clearly. All right, good.
Whoa.
Good coverage by the Falcons. Maybe they'll mark it around the 33, 34.
Okay, we got started. Graham Brady with the
clothesline there almost.
All right, we'll see how AB comes out. Now, what was interesting, it just seemed like Cambridge was much more aggressive defensively on AB's first possession, and AB was, they held back a little bit on Cambridge's first possession.
See, Cambridge changed up the defense. You see it, they're running a 4-1, and it looks like more outside pressure. So the inside runs open. Sean Kelly
really didn't gain anything on the play.
So Cambridge is they've rotated more personnel to the outside of the field on both sides. You can see that, running single linebacker inside. So
and you've got your bowling ball right there. Number 9. And he's going to be covering. Oh, that is an incomplete pass, not a backward pass. But boy, you see a little momentum shift here, Tim, huh?
I'm impressed that number 9's actually playing defensive back.
I know. I'm just shocked that he's in there. I mean, he's a hard runner, but you take a look at, does he have the speed to stay with somebody like Sean Kelly? All right, third down, possession down here.
You see the change in defense. High snap, under pressure, Sean Kelly.
Yeah, not a chance.
For Graham Brady. Wow.
I'll tell you, so far with 7:11 to go in the third quarter, it looks like the teams traded uniforms. Really, I mean, this is a very impressive 5 minutes of football by Cambridge after being down 32-0 at halftime.
Good punt. And a tough bounce. Down by AB on a 39.
All right, let's see how aggressive the defense is here. Cambridge thinks they have something going. They've had 2 really great series here.
Well, here's my prediction, knowing AB coaches. What I'd run here is having Graham Brady as a safety. You can see him lined up there, but I'd run a robber coverage over the middle and intercept the pass to Brock.
Okay.
So, that's what I would do.
I will be waiting for the interception.
Because they're going to try that again. That's his favorite pass. Wow, Nortellis.
Boy, I tell you.
Strong 5-yard run. Dragging some pretty strong AB football players with him.
All right, 2nd and 4, 6-yard gain.
And that's what we thought they should have done in the first half, that middle run.
Much better game plan by Cambridge here in the second half.
Here's the play action. And see if they run the robber, and they did, but they missed it. They missed the robber. They missed it.
Whoa, baby!
Touchdown.
We got ourselves a game suddenly.
You saw it, Mark. You saw it. Watch this on the replay. We knew it was coming. We jumped around.
Yeah, you called the play. The only thing that was missing was the interception.
Yep.
And it went all the way the other way.
Sometimes you make a call and it's just you got to take a risk, and it didn't work out that time.
And Cambridge makes this 2-point conversion. They have literally cut AB's
Here's
lead
the
in
replay.
half.
You can see it jump.
Oh, he just missed it.
And Brock is strong. You can see him.
Yeah. He wasn't going to be stopped. Here we go with the 2-point conversion here. In motion.
Oh, wow.
And it's 32-14.
32-14, 6:18 to go in the third quarter. A lot of pride
Well,
there.
I'll tell you, it's getting my attention, that's for sure. You think you're going to play the second half and just kind of walk through it and play a lot of second and third teamers, and suddenly you're in a football game.
Here's the replay on that again. Watch this. Routes jump.
Oh, just missed. Just missed. There's a little stiff arm.
That was 6 points one way or the other on that play.
Yeah, that stiff arm worked. And that's 2 touchdown receptions for Brock. Gives him 9 on the season.
Here's the...
You might want to watch out for onside kick too. You never know.
Kick it away. Tyler Clayton up the middle, sees a seam. Oh, almost.
I'll tell you, he's got good acceleration. He can kind of get it going real quick. And now, time to reset. Yeah, he just got punched in the gut over the last less than 6 minutes.
So the defensive changed. I'm not sure why Cambridge ran what they did in the first half, the entire half, because they left the outside flank open the entire time. See if they run it again. But they're going to run a single middle linebacker, and they're going to roll coverage to the outside. And you can see it again. See how they flank
exactly. Once again, you have Natolis there. Okay. And we've got timeout by Cambridge.
Now, Mark, it's really amazing with the comparison here in passing game. AB is only 2 of 4 with 6 yards to show for it, while Cambridge it's amazing. They are 5 of 7 with over 100 yards passing, 116 yards.
5 of 7, 116 yards for Cambridge.
100 of those go to Brock.
Yeah, it's almost like the exact reverse of the first quarter. You've got Carahar throwing for over 100 yards. You got your best receiver, Brock, with 2 touchdowns. Very similar to the first quarter, where Kelly got 131 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Well, they're both wearing number 6. This
is
like deja vu.
Right. Number 6 is the number to play tonight. That's for sure.
There it is. That's the play you want to run. That's the play you want to run against that defense, and he's off to the races. Goodbye, Alex Barrowett. Touchdown.
Well, you called it, Tim. You called it. And that's the adjustment that AB made. And look at this. There is nobody in the secondary. Once you get through the first group, he is gone.
Wow, good adjustment.
61-yard run there for Barrowett.
61 yards. So Barrowett is
his first of the half.
Barrowett is going to be approaching 200 yards for this game.
He has 167
All right,
yards.
the kick is up, and it is good.
All right, okay.
With 5:56 to go in the third quarter. The Colonials strike back 38-14.
Yep. As I mentioned, Mark, he has 167 yards on the night with 3 touchdowns.
3 touchdowns for Bird, 167 yards. That's a game. And he's really making a claim as one of the top 3 or 4 running backs in the state.
I'm glad he's returning next year. He's
Boy,
such a
is that
focal
great.
point to
I
that
tell
offense.
you, I'm looking forward to seeing him as a senior.
And a captain, I'll bet.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. We kick it away. Good kick.
Oh, he's got him. He's got him.
Oh,
he
he
got
kept
him.
his balance.
Oh,
Down on the return.
wow.
Jonas Muligita with some great balance. I don't know how he took that.
We got a flag. There may be an unsportsmanlike conduct here. Let's see what the call is. Is it a block in the back or a personal foul? It's going to go.
The call from the truck is block on the back from Brian there. So
Thank you, Brian. Ball right on the 20-yard line.
all right, so let's see how AB plays Brock this time. Is we still single? And here we are, Sean Kelly, one up against Brock. We'll see if Graham Brady rotates over to Brock.
Okay.
Run play. And wow, that's a solid run game they have. They
Yeah,
really,
You get 4 or 5 yards every time. And so that looked like a flag. Someone was throwing a mouth guard on the field. I thought the referee was throwing a flag.
we're playing lefty-righty. Look at Petterino now. He lines up on the other side. Petterino's got the one-on-one coverage. We're running cover 2. See if we rotate over. And we can't really tell yet what the run play is. First down.
First down. And that stops the clock with 4:59 to go in the third quarter. Cambridge scoring on their last 2 possessions, looking to make it 3 in a row here.
Good offensive line blocking on that play by Cambridge as well. The bowling ball's getting some help.
He doesn't need a lot of help, believe me. But when he gets help, it's just more impressive.
This time, good stop. They move Brock all over the place. He's playing outside the numbers, in the slot.
Yeah, it's almost like they want to just hide him somewhere. Someone doesn't pick him up.
And wow, there's some hard
stop.
hitting going on up there.
That's
Wow.
a great stop by Nick Pacillo. Really, I think he's the only player on the team who could make a stop like that, right in his middle
There it
linebacker
is.
position.
Watch the sudden impact. What a hit. All right, third down and a long 5. Maybe a...
All right, we got another timeout.
See, AB was in a 4-man front for one of the first times in the game that play. Timeout.
I'd love to get my phone out and Google and see what the Andover Lowell score is, and that'll probably tell us where we're going to be next week. You know, I think if we go to Andover, I think we've got a real shot at winning that game. Obviously, if we go to Everett, it's a different story, but playing against Andover, I think we can match up against them. Right now, they're 4-2, just like we are. If they win tonight, we'll have identical records. All right, big possession play here. Third down. If Cambridge wants to keep possession, they've got to convert. Oh, right. Good pickup with a blitz.
Back, he keeps it up the middle. He gets loose. Breaks 2, 3, 4 tackles and a first down.
Oh, he just made the first down. That was a Houdini-esque run.
Here it is.
Oh, my goodness, look at this. And he made that first down by about 1.5 feet. There he goes the other way, and right at the sticks.
No slide this time.
Wow.
This type of time of the game here. He's a better runner than I thought. You know, that's another dimension to this offense they really haven't implemented.
Yeah.
1st and 10. Wow, nice throw.
What a throw. You know, you take a look at a high school quarterback, and if you can make that throw, that sideline throw, and that was once again Dante Christie, who's only a sophomore. They've got all these kids coming back.
He catches that ball nice. You couldn't even hear it. You know, the ball just kind of gets sucked right into the hands there. Beautiful.
Oh, good stop, good stop. Yeah, he still gets 3 yards. You consider that a victory.
Much better defense here.
Now time, of course, becoming the ally of AB.
Nick Pasillo's limping. He doesn't look like, hopefully he can, he's definitely hurt here. Let's see. AB back in a 3-man front.
Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Falcons.
They're coming.
Here's the
They're
blitz.
coming. Oh, almost picked off. Oh my goodness, Sean Kelly. Once again playing receiver. And
Brock's hurt.
Oh, Brock is down.
Kelly in on the play.
And, yeah, I think it's a cramp. I think he might have gotten a cramp. Well, where's Mr. C when you need him, you know? Mr. C, the king of cramps. Never seen a guy work on cramps as well as Mr. C.
All right, Brock's out there. He's still down. Let's see if they're sending some additional help here. Why don't we just take a quick break? Folks, we'll be right back after this message.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Brock is,
That can't be it.
Tyreek is off the field in his own power, a little gimpy. He looks like a cramp or an ankle here.
Well, he's probably sprinted about 1,000 yards on all his routes.
3rd down and 9.
Let's see what direction Cambridge goes with their leading receiver out.
Herrera.
Oh, it's dropped.
Herrera
Wouldn't have been a first down, and they had enough players around him to stop him if he caught it. But it's 4th down. I'd say they've got to go for it.
It's a tough throw to make. You see Corral roll left and throw against his motion here, trying to get that play off in a little.
Yeah, I don't see them
pitch route.
punting here with 1:16 to go. 4th and 9 from the 44. All right, let's see if they bring the house here.
They got number 10 out on the field. Haven't seen him much of him yet.
A little confused. Dante Christie wants to know where he wants to play. They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah.
Cambridge takes the timeout.
Yeah, number 10 was Joshua Harden, who they brought in as a wide receiver, just a sophomore, and I think he was a little unsure as to what he had to do and where he had to be. So they had to kill a timeout here. And have we seen Brock on the sideline here? We're taking a look. If it was just a cramp, it looked like a cramp. I'd certainly expect him to come back. Well, I'll tell you, Tim, I have to tell you, I'm really impressed with this Cambridge team, down 32-0 at halftime. They could have just kind of sat down and just kind of gone through the motions. They haven't done that. They have really energized themselves, and it's been very impressive.
Yeah, I agree. It's great to see.
And it's like we talked about, we talked about high school football. Anything can happen. I mean, these are 15, 17-year-old kids.
All right, 4th and 9.
I think I see
Braha back to pass. And he's under pressure.
Oh,
He's got the
Hoggard
outside
after
seam.
him. It's going to be a hold. And he doesn't get the first down.
The run is a flag on the play.
I assume they're going to decline the penalty and take the ball.
Watch the coach come out and make sure that that's not a first down.
Yeah, they decline that
There it
penalty. You want that ball. You don't want a penalty. And they take over with 1:05 to go in the 3rd quarter on a fairly comfortable evening, Will, right? Not too bad.
This is beautiful.
No wind at all, and not too cold.
Now, you asked about Tyreek Brock earlier. He is still on the sideline. He's doing some practice jogging. I think he'll definitely be back. The only question is when, whether he'll play some defense in this next AB series.
Sullivan under center. Different look.
Run blitz. And we get loose. Is that Petterino up the middle? It is.
I'll tell you, tough. He's small, but he is strong. Very tough run for Anthony Petterino.
He took a heck of a shot.
Second and 6.
Second and about 7, I'd say there. Ball on the 43.
And they are just, they're taking their sweet time here getting the play in. They're running up against the clock right now. Under center again.
Toss to Petterino on the outside, and he is taken down.
Oh, my goodness.
For about a good 6, 7, 8 yard loss there.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd and long for AB. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter. And as we always do, we thank our sponsors, starting with, we don't go alphabetically, but it's close. Acton Pharmacy, Dunkin' Donuts, Galant Insurance, Huntington Learning Center, Medical Aesthetics. We do go alphabetically. Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, Steinberg Lally Charitable Foundation, and at the end of the alphabet, of course, is TC Landau. Thank you so much for making all this possible. I didn't realize that we went alphabetically. I just realized we go alphabetically. I'm saying, yeah, you know, it just takes me a few years to figure it out.
Thank you, sponsors. We really appreciate all your support. All right. All right, we got 12 minutes to go, 39-14. The Colonials had this game well in hand, but as you said, Mark, the change in strategy, both the energy that the Falcons came up with, as well as just the game plan change, and basically Acton Boxborough took a while to come out of that 3-man front to really stop the bowling ball, which was important. But we really haven't gotten into any kind of flow in the second half.
Right.
And see if we can put together some rhythm.
You know, and frankly, you know, human nature being what it is, when you're up 32-0 at halftime, that's going to happen to you sometime.
All right, 3rd down at 15. Sullivan back to pass. And there it is, Grant Brady. He's going to turn and jump, and this kid is fast.
Look at him go! Look at him go!
60-yard pass.
Whoa!
And
I have reached my 250-yard prediction, right, Statman?
give me 1 second to add all this up.
Okay,
this is getting good.
take your abacus, and I think we're over 250 yards passing for Nate Sullivan, and Graham Brady with another beautiful reception and run for a touchdown. I think that's his 4th touchdown reception of the season.
And that ball was thrown just perfect there. All right, the kick is up, and it is good.
Made it.
We're close, Mark. He just needs 2 more yards.
248 yards. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to get 2 more yards?
If he doesn't, I will be very surprised with just about 11 minutes left in this
Well,
game.
you know, you never know when Teddy Murray's going to come into the game.
Just over the hands of the defender.
That was perfect. Absolutely perfect. And Graham Brady would not be caught.
And you know, once he's in the open field, this kid is quick. And I don't think there's too many players on this field that are going to catch him. 46-14 with 10:52 to go in the game.
You know, we've had teams in the last few years that have kind of lacked team speed, and we've got some real burners on this team. It's nice to see. It's you know, speed is so important in this game, in any game.
Well, it's even better when you got the burners that you don't hear much about. These unknown secrets the team has on the roster.
Good kick down the middle.
Oh, he's down. I think it was down right at the beginning when he caught the ball. And I think they're going to call it down right there when he received the ball.
Noah Bergerman kicked that.
Brugman's got a leg. That game
Oh,
he
yeah,
filled in
yeah,
for
that-
Emmett. He did a wonderful job. Field goal and deep kicks.
Yeah,
You couldn't ask for more.
that's the game that Tim and I missed. That's a Drake game, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
he said he got a game ball at the end of that, and I said during
Well,
the
that's
game, like,
great.
give him that ball.
That's terrific.
That's awesome. Well, I tell you.
But I'll say this too, Cambridge Ridge and Ladder, they've had a lot of trouble on kickoff returns or punt returns.
Yeah, everything's been an adventure, that's for sure. Well, Will tried to go online during the timeout and tried to get that Andover Lowell score, but it's just not the kind of thing that's just, you just can't bring it up online. It's not that easy.
You almost set that. See if you can bring up Danny Ventura's Twitter
Yeah,
and
that's right.
see if he's tweeting the scores live. I don't know if he does that.
Danny Ventura, the longtime sports editor of the Boston Herald, who is a great high school sports reporter.
Now, I can't tell if Brock is out there or not. I don't think I see his number.
She goes after him. I don't see him.
Yeah, I think I see him on the sideline still getting his leg re-examined.
Incomplete.
And you're
You can
seeing
see the Cambridge, offense is very simplistic, and they run that that little hitch, the inside hitch, and of course they're going to run the tail of Brock anytime, any place.
Okay, now you've got a lot of second teamers in here now, getting some good, solid playing time. 9 minutes to go.
All right, Carra takes off and gets close to a first down there. Depending on where they mark it, as he skips out of bounds towards the AB bench.
Very close to a first down. Really got good mobility. Okay, we're looking about a 3rd and 2. All new players in for AB here, and some of them weren't even ready. And
there goes Martellus.
yeah, we had players that weren't set on that, and they went right into that hole for a first down. And of course, Cambridge still has all their first teamers in, and we're trying to get off the field here. We just made it. Almost had 12 men on the field.
All right, swing pass, and very well played, very well played.
All right, Tyler Clayton on the tackle. Very nice.
Clayton's a gamer.
Yeah, he's making a name for himself.
Second and 4, a little swing pass the other way.
Oh,
Very good play.
perfect tackle. And I've been watching number 10, that is Zara's side. Only 5'9", 140 pounds, but a textbook tackle on that, and it's 3rd and 11.
What a great, and that's the kind of play, you can't hesitate. You can't let that runner get the composure, the receiver get the composure there. All right, 3rd down and 11. 7:08 to go in the game. Little rollout. And Carra out of bounds.
And it's 4th down. He didn't get the first down. And obviously, in their own territory, most likely they're going to go for it. I don't see them punting. Nope. No, they didn't. They picked up the first down. Well, I'm surprised. It didn't look like a first down to me. I think the people
I
think we had a malfunction there with the crew.
I don't think it's a first down.
It's a 4th down.
fourth
Yeah,
down,
okay.
yeah.
I thought it was like getting like early dementia or something.
If the game was closer, they'd have a meeting. But 4th and 2 is probably okay with all the coaches.
Makes you wonder if that meeting involved Coach Howard, because our guy Abu Samtamu was going right at him.
Yeah, we got.
Right,
Yeah, he
Natalis
got
at
the
the middle
first.
and
He's
just
got
tripped
it.
up.
He got it.
And they give him a first down.
That's enough for Cambridge first down.
And as they're going with this ground offense, the clock keeps moving.
Here's
We're
the
down
replay.
close
You
to
see
5 minutes.
See Nortellis, watch him get through the line and cut against the grain. Just gets enough
Got
yardage.
John Pierce out there. You've got Abu
Ross
out
rolling
there.
deep. He's got a man free, and it's touchdown Falcons.
And on that play, Tyler Clayton just a yard behind him. That's a perfect pass.
To Christie.
That's to the sophomore, Dante Christie. And Cambridge strikes once more with a very good second half.
That was a 54-yard touchdown pass right there.
All right, 46-20, 41 to go.
Going for two again. Oh,
There
good
it is,
play,
little
good
slant.
play, good
Good play.
slant.
Good.
At that point, it makes you wonder, what do you got to lose? If you don't convert, it's fine. But if you do convert, it shows what you're capable
Well,
of doing.
I will be shocked now if I don't see an onside kick at this point.
46-22.
And for some reason, the clock is running. It should not be running. It's down to 4 minutes, 3:59, 3:58. They're going to have to adjust that. Somebody is not paying attention to the clock. Unless they've invoked the mercy rule, I don't know, but. Cambridge outscoring AB in the second half, 22-14. Very impressive second half by the Falcons.
See if this is an onside. Should be, but they kick it away.
No, it's not an onside kick. Surprising.
Pittarino with the ball in the 15 gets the sideline.
Oh! He just gets manhandled there by number 55, and that is Woodley Felix, a junior.
Yeah. Nice job by Pittarino holding on to the ball. He was thrown like a rag doll. Now I got to ask you two this. What do you think Coach Bassett's going to do? You're under 2.5 minutes. You think he's going to run the ball 4 times in a row?
I think that's probably going to happen, you know, unless Tyler Clayton runs for a touchdown.
Yeah, you got a 3-score game. I think you got to use that clock up and get
Oh,
out of town.
absolutely. Just keep it on the ground. Cambridge had to burn a couple of timeouts.
That was 33. We haven't seen much of him this year.
Yeah, that is
Dominique Flumo.
Flumo.
Second and 9. Second and 10.
Well, I guess Nate Sullivan didn't get those 2 yards, huh?
No, but you still got to be proud of him for this game.
248 yards, not a bad game.
But 182 yards in the first half.
Teddy Murray with a handoff and to Flumo again, and maybe a couple-yard loss. Bring up third down.
They can almost run out the clock here. We're down to 1 minute right now. No timeouts, and they're just letting time go by here. Next to last play of the game. Might be the last play of the game, actually. I think they can run the clock out. They might even take a penalty. I think they'll take a delay of game penalty. Let it go out. No, just made it.
And
that should do it. And that should be the game, folks. I don't think they're going to run another play. 46-22. AB getting ready for the playoffs. Going to be Andover Everett, most likely. We'll see tonight who they're going to play next Friday night.
But, you know, just a very impressive game. The first half, AB did everything he needed to do. Like you said, second half, they just really didn't have any sync. You know, you saw Cambridge, a lot of pride on Cambridge's side to come back and execute.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the way Cambridge came out. And they came out angry. They came out angry. I think that their pride was hurt. And, they came out and they played a good second half of football.
And good for Cambridge. It's a decent-sized squad for Cambridge. So good luck to the Falcons for the rest of the season. And for AB, another great balanced attack. We got a lot of weapons here. We can go deep into these playoffs, assuming we get Andover to start. We'll see what happens with that. So that's going to do it. But don't go away just yet, folks. We'll be right back after the game with second half highlights and more.
Shire, Caton, and Epstein PC, located in the historic Weatherby House, has been your community law firm for over 25 years. We have 5 attorneys and a supporting staff to serve your business, real estate, or estate planning needs. For more information on how we can assist you in your legal needs, contact us at 978-264-4655 or visit us online at www.skactonlaw.com. That's www.skactonlaw.com.
I'm Saad Dino, pharmacist and co-owner of Acton Pharmacy, located at 563 Massachusetts Avenue in West Acton. Your source for prescriptions, medical supplies, and a flu shot for the winter ahead. Our brand new state-of-the-art compounding lab provides compounded medications customized to the patient's needs in a specialized form like a liquid, cream, or capsules. Compounded medications are a needed alternative for those that cannot take commercially available products. We are also glad to assist you in helping you understand Medicare Part D plans and choosing a prescription plan that is best tailored to your medication needs. And when you can't come to us, we'll be glad to come to you via our delivery service. Acton Pharmacy has it all, so put us in your starting lineup this upcoming season. Good luck, AB.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Just a terrific game tonight. The Colonials really came out and put it all together. We're going to take a look at second half highlights. Here we go. First, the toss to Barat, and you see him patiently take his blocks, cut back outside, and out of bounds after a 25-yard romp.
Okay, Carrera looking. His favorite target is right there in the seam. He's got him, and there's some yards after the catch. This kid's going to be playing on the next level somewhere.
He really is a quick boy. All right, here's the waggle post. Watch him throw the ball back against the grain, and that's a good 35, 40-yard throw. The defense is flown the other way, and it worked. And
I love the way that Brock brought that ball in, too. All right, there we go. That is Natellis, the bowling ball, right up the middle, going in for that 2-point conversion.
And here it is with the seam route again.
That's the one that you called was going to be returned for a touchdown, and that was so close. Look at that stiff arm kid.
Risk reward. take a risk, and Hill was up to the challenge in that play with a touchdown.
Okay, there you go. Take a look at this. Another one. Alex, just all by himself. A man playing against boys. Another touchdown for number 9.
Perfect play. There's Kura with a long throw down, and Dante,
That was
who has
beautiful.
been really, just the star of the game other than Tyreek there with a touchdown throw.
And all these kids are going to be back for 1 or 2 more years. And there's that little slant for the 2-point conversion. And that pretty much sums up the game. I want to thank our crew, of course, Will Henry now, who we've given a microphone to. You know, it's scary. It's scary to do that, but Will did color last week, did a great job. Corrine Joseph on the camera, Brittany Ford, Brian Coulahan, Pat Snow, and our director. Happy birthday to Rick Degon tonight. Always does a fantastic job. Thank you to the whole staff and everybody working together to make this broadcast.
Yeah, it's just a great night, beautiful night here in Cambridge, and next week will be playoff time. Looks like we wish we had the score, but likely Andover. We'll see what happens here. But it's playoff time, Mark. Can't wait for that. So we'll see you in a week, folks. Thank you for watching this presentation of ActonTV Sports. We'll see you in a week.